Polish. I got thumbs up from Mike, which means it's time to bring up. I'm going to go back to English. It's time to bring up our next comic. This man is amazingly funny. He has been all over the Los Angeles comedy scene. We are blessed, and I say that in a very sanctimonious Jewish way, to have him here on our stage. Please put your hands together for the funny, talented Bob Keane.
What up, Chicago? Goddamn. I'm actually from here originally. I'll get to that in a second. So, who voted yesterday? Who voted? I'm really into what happened yesterday because I like my presidents like I like my coffee. Not Mormon. That's what I really like. And actually, my polling place was actually at a church. Which is the one day a year you have to be over 18 to get polled in a church. That was pretty cool. That's one of those sets, guys, strap in. But like I said, also, last night I was watching, the acceptance speech, the victory speech Obama did. By the way, Michelle Obama, wow, she is keeping it tight, isn't she? I think the victory speech should have just been like the lights go down and all of a sudden Brick House just starts blasting. And out comes Michelle looking all good, like lingerie and a teddy or some shit. And she just sort of stands like this, and then Barack comes out from the wings just like swagger like a motherfucker. And he just goes like, yeah, I'm hitting that tonight. That should have been the entire speech. And then like Mitt Romney is somewhere looking at his looking at his wife like, man, even before the MS, she wasn't that much fun, you know? What, you guys don't laugh at MS? Fuck. No, like I said, I'm from Chicago originally, but I've been living in Los Angeles for about 2 years. Just came back, because, yeah, great timing, right? They said to me, like, wow, why are you going back? The winter's starting. I'm like, well, next time I'm down and out, broke, and living in my car, I'll try to pick a more convenient time. So it's like, oh, you're fired, Bob. It's not going to work for me. 3 months, see you tomorrow. No, out there though, like you notice differences. Like, the weed out there is fucking incredible. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. Like the first time I got high in Los Angeles, this is crazy. I got so stoned that I stumbled out of my apartment and went down to a church. Yeah, I was that high. I go down to this church and I tell them I want to give my heart and soul to Jesus. And so they gave me a Bible for free. Right? So I'm never going to have to buy rolling papers again. Oh man. As you can probably tell, Revelations burns best. Another thing I noticed out there is that the men in Chicago do this thing out here that the men in Los Angeles don't do much of. And it's called drinking like a man. Yeah! We do that here. Out there, I was working at a restaurant. This couple is in having a date, right? And they're sitting at the table ordering their after dinner drinks. And then the girl's like, I want a French kiss martini. And then the guy who's like buff, tattooed, bald, with like a tap-out shirt on, he's like, yeah, make it 2. No! No! There are fucking rules! There are rules. Okay, guys, if you're having cocktails, 2 acceptable colors. Clear, shade of brown, and that's it! Because I don't care how badass you think you are, if you're having the same fruity martini as your girlfriend, she's eating your pussy tonight. Ridiculous. Heathens. All of them. Got some beautiful women in the house tonight. Give yourselves a hand. Before I do. No, wait, you're gorgeous, by the way. I just want to let you know. Let me ask you a question. Do you have any guy friends that you hang out with? Yes. No, you don't. No, you have frustrated dudes that follow you around. That's what you have. Because here's the thing. Let me see if I can get this straight. Like the guy friend, it's always the girl talking about that guy friend. It's like, oh, that's Brian. He's like my big brother. Yeah, your big brother that would fuck the shit out of you. Okay? Look, and listen. You should fuck him. You should fuck him because nobody eats pussy like a guy fresh out of the friend zone. Hey guys, you ever ever eat pussy so hard that you taste it in the back of your mouth? Ever have that happen? Like that sweet, nice guy who's like complimenting you on your new haircut? All he's thinking about is grabbing a handful of that new haircut and just beating it up. All right? And you will have the time of your life. All of a sudden, that sweet, sweet dude who brings you soup while you're sick, next thing you know, his nose is halfway up your ass. And you're riding his face like an epileptic on a rodeo bull. Just, Grandma, how's it going? I don't exactly have a Tonight Show bit. I'm working on that. Oh man, so how about those pro-lifers, huh? Pro-lifers, I swear to God, every time you see a pro-life protest, this is what they always do. They hold up the big sign, they love the big picture of a dead baby, right? They're like, look what they do here! Look what they do here! And every time I see that, I wonder, can I protest Taco Bell? Put like a big picture of my like 9 a.m. fire sauce hangover dumps, like, look what they do here! They did this to me! Fucking ridiculous. Holy shit, oh man. Broke up with a girl recently. Broke up with a girl pretty recently. Actually, no, fuck that joke. Because I didn't. I mean, where do I get off breaking up with a girl? Fuck you people. No, here's the thing is that I was, like I mentioned, I was kind of homeless out of LA. But the thing was, no, I made it work. I could shower over at the gym because in Los Angeles, I'm not sure if you heard, even homeless guys have gym memberships. But I would shower there and then I just sort of hang out and watch all the women who wear yoga pants in public. I'd like to thank whoever made that acceptable, because when you're this broke, that's the most you're going to see detail-wise of a woman's genitalia. So I'd like to thank you. By round of applause, let's hear it from my non-smokers. Where are my non-smokers at? You self-righteous, obnoxious bastards. Here's the thing, quick secret from us smokers to you. Cigarettes and nicotine, not addictive. Not addictive in the least. What is addictive is 5 minutes away from non-smokers. You can get used to that, all right? Like, I'm having a cigarette the other day. I'll leave you with this. Having a cigarette, minding my own business. This fellow walks by with his little, like, 5-year-old daughter, hand in hand. Stops. Looks at me, he's like, oh, is that a cigarette? You know, someday those things are going to kill you. Like he's happy about it. And I look at him like, listen, man. Listen, asshole. I love smoking. I fucking love it. Alright? You're trying to bum me out on something I love because of what it's going to do someday? What do you love? Maybe your daughter? Well, someday your daughter's going to be 18. Someday she's going to go off to college. Someday she's going to be face down in the pillow. Just getting it. And it's going to be like her first weekend at college. So it's going to be some douchebag in like cargo shorts, a backwards hat. Like, didn't even shave that day, but it's good enough for you, little girl. So she's just like, oh, she's like into it too. She's like, pull my hair, daddy. She does one of these. And you know what's really going to piss you off, sir? When she's done, she's going to have a cigarette. You're welcome. My name's Bob King. Thank you very much.
Bob Key, way to target your audience. Wow. Talk about know your customer. Getting down and filleting a microphone in front of a 70-year-old woman. That's freaking amazing. You're not 70, right? 80. Wow. That's hot.